Good morning, Market Tough Touring. Behind me I have a Toyota 200 series Sahara Land Cruiser, LC200. I wanted to show you this today because I reckon we've got pretty close to maybe the perfect touring setup for one of these. And we've done a lot on it. We've done roof racks, tent, awning, solar, also lithium power, inverter power, a lot of stuff to show you. Now why we like this setup on this car is because we've got it nice and low, certainly very strong. It's our rack under there for the LC200. And we've run a huge tent. This is a Bundutec King. It's an electric lifting tent, runs off an RV winch with strings. Very, very reliable. Should you break it, you can fix it very easily. Never let you down. And we've run an Ostrich wing awning on this as well. This is something we do a lot on a lot of different vehicles. We've done a lot of 200 series work recently. It seems there's a lot of them coming in. This one though is kind of, the owner of this car's really sort of gone with what we wanted to do, as well as, you know, what he wanted. It's sort of all lined up, so we've kind of built it along those lines. Now, this Bundutec King is huge. It's 1600 millimeters wide and 2.1 meters long. Chosen partially because you can run 400 watts of household solar on this using our kits. So it's got enormous power requirements, and it matches the comfort of the vehicle. It's got a 100mm thick mattress. It's got a big skirt that pops out all around. I won't carry on too much about the tent because there's plenty of information on the net already about the Bundutec. The Bundutec website itself, and the awning is an Ostrich wing awning 270. They're listed on africanoffroad.com.au, or also just ostrichwingawning.com. Now this rack sits 10mm off the skin of the roof, and it's 3mm thick. So we've only added 13mm or so to the height of the tent on the vehicle, which is quite a feat in itself to get them 13mm. I might be wrong. That's 33mm. I just checked. Okay, 13mm is the clearance from the rack to the skin. 30, and they're the 20mm rack plank. So yeah, 33mm plus the 300mm on the tent. If you want to work out your roof clearances for garages and stuff like that, well, that's it. The solar panel adds another 50mm. So I'm going to give you a little look at the power systems in here. I just cut a bit of that out because I was scratching my nose. But anyway, the power systems in the back of this truck are pretty cool. There's a 100 amp hour battery, lithium, LiFePO4, on each side in the side wells beside the drawers. And then there's a 1000 watt inverter in there also. Now I've got a little inverter switch that I'm playing with here, which is nicely flush mounted on the front face, so you can basically turn it off and on without climbing around through the car. Also, there's a 30 amp DC-DC charger in there to get the batteries up, and a 2100 Victron solar smart regulator also, and a safety switch by Amphibian in there so that you can't hurt yourself with 240 volts. Now I've run two waterproof 240 volt outlets at the rear, and then I've run all of that system into a Mean Mother DC outlets, which has two USBs, two Merritts, an Anderson, and a couple of SIG sockets as well. Victron hardware there. Okay, so time for a real world test. I'm going to try and boil some water using the inverter and the batteries in the vehicle, and time it, give you guys a bit of an idea of how it goes. A little Breville inverter, which gives you fairly accurate kind of power figures. Sorry, it's not a Breville inverter, it's a Breville induction cooker. Sorry. And I've got a coffee pot on there with a frother in it. I'm going to give it a go. Now, induction cookers are pretty cheap to buy. Electrical wholesalers, retailers, well, this one was $60. It's a really fast way to boil water. I've cut this video and I have had the timer running now for 3.5 minutes. So back to the video. But anyway, I've got a full boil there pretty quickly. Steam is going crazy. I've got about a half a litre of water in there. And ambient temperature here at the moment is about 10 degrees. All right, well, I hope you liked a little look around the 200 and you got a bit of an idea of how this one looks with the massive tent on it. And Thanks for watching.